Storymaker here, and today we have a new movie called The Teen Titans. Now I hope you enjoy this video. The city is a blur in neon and rain. Robin, Dick Grayson, stands on the ledge of the gargoyle, looking down at the street. He looks at his comlink. Batman's voice crackles through, cold and clinical. Report, Robin. You were supposed to wait for my signal. I had the situation under control, Bruce. I don't need a signal for every move I make. You're a part of a unit. Follow the protocol or return to the cave. Robin grips his staff tightly. He looks away from the bat signal shining in the clouds. Maybe I'm done being a part of a unit. He turns off the comms. Silence. He looks at the map on his wrist computer. Not of Gotham, but of Jump City. It's time to see what I can do on my own. A soft thud sounds behind him. Batgirl drops from a higher ledge, landing silently. She adjusts her cowl, looking at Robin with concern. Bruce is losing his mind on the intercept channel. Dick, you're lucky I'm the one who found you, and not him. I'm leaving, Babs. I'm not going back to the cave. Are you sure about this? You'll be completely lonely out there. The world is a big place. Bigger than Gotham. How do you even know where to look for people you can trust? Robin finally turns. His expression is firm, but there's a flicker of doubt in his eyes that he quickly hides. I don't know yet, but in Gotham, I'm just a sidekick. Out there, I can be a leader. I have to find people who aren't looking for Batman. They're looking for something new. It's a big risk. If you get into trouble, you won't have the Batmobile or $1 billion backup coming for you. Then I guess I just have to not get into trouble. Goodbye, Babs. Tell Bruce, tell him I'm not his soldier anymore. The roar of the high-tech engine cuts through the wind. Robin's Batcycle, silk, black, and modified with a custom R logo, streaks across the asphalt. Behind him, the jagged skyline of Gotham is a distant memory. Ahead, the road stretches into the unknown. The sun begins to rise over the ocean, painting the sky vibrant oranges and pinks. Robin pulls the bike to a stop cliffside overlooking Jump City. Unlike Gotham, this city is open, filled with glass skyscrapers and a massive bay. It looks like a place that needs a hero, but doesn't have the shadow of the bat hanging over it. Robin kills the engine. He pulls off his helmet, looking out at the sprawling metropolis. Okay, I'm here. He checks his wrist computer. The screen is blank. No missions, no Batman giving orders, no police scanners he recognizes. Now, where do I actually start? A distant explosion echoes from the downtown district. A plume of purple smoke rises near the city bank. Robin doesn't hesitate. He snaps his helmet back on and kicks the bike into gear. Guess I'll start there. Robin skids his bike to a halt in front of the Jump City Bank. The front doors have been ripped off their hinges. As Robin reaches for a boomerang, a yellow blur streaks past him so fast it knocks the cape off his shoulder. A voice speaks from the middle of the street, vibrating with energy. Whoa, nice bike. Is that a custom engine? Or did you steal it from the museum in Gotham? I didn't steal it. Who are you? I'm the guy who already disarmed the 3 thugs inside. put the money back in the vault and got a smoothie. You're a little late, Boy Wonder. Robin looks at the bank. 3 bank robbers are silently sitting on the sidewalk, tied up in their own jackets. You did that in 3 seconds. 2.5. I was taking it slow because I'm new in town. I'm Wally. Before Robin can respond, the ground shakes. The purple smoke from earlier grows thicker, and a massive shadow looms over the street. Okay, the smoke monster thing. That part I haven't figured out yet. Want to help? Or are you just here for the scenery? The Jump City Park's usually a place of laughter and fun. Today, it's chaos. Patrons are running and screaming. The smoke monster from downtown, a hulking purple rock creature known as Plasmus, is tearing up the merry-go-round. Plasmus roars, swiping a massive fist at a roller coaster track. Robin and Kid Flash skid to a halt near a bizarre, gothic little shop called Mystic Maze. 5 costumes. Okay, big guy, it's a little outside my weight class. Fast isn't strong. Then we need strong. Suddenly, the doors of the Mystic Maze shop burst open. A pale girl with purple hair and a stern expression steps out. This is Raven. Her eyes glow white. Inside the shop, a terrified vendor is frantically pulling a lever on the cash register. Hey, the costumes are $5. You didn't pay. Azarath Metron Zinphos. Dark black energy blasts from Raven's hands, hitting Plasmus square in the chest. Plasmus recoils, roaring in pain. Well, that works. Across the park, near the cotton candy stand, a kid with green hair and pointy ears stares, mouth agape, juggling 3 massive pink cotton candies. This is Beast Boy. Wow! Epic! Go, spooky girl, go! He takes a massive bite of cotton candy, his eyes fixed on the fight. Plasmus recovers and lunges towards Raven. She struggles to push him back with her magic. She needs help. Wally, flank him. Kid Flash is a yellow blur, running circles around Plasmus' legs. Robin pulls out his staff and charges in, using the roller coaster track as a parkour course. Okay, my turn. He shifts instantly into a T-Rex, roaring louder than Plasmus, and charges into the fray. The first unplanned meeting of the Teen Titans has begun. The monster is gone, but the air is still heavy with Raven's dark energy. She stands perfectly still, her hands hidden in her deep sleeves. That was amazing, the way you did the boom and the whoosh. Seriously, you've got to tell me where you learned that. Is there a school for creepy magic? Or do you just wake up and decide to be awesome? I sense you. You are not here to help, just to see magic. We aren't here for a show. I'm Robin. I'm looking for people who can make a difference. This city needs more than just a magic show right now. Yeah, and I'm Kid Flash, fastest guy you ever meet. Though, I gotta admit, your spooky vibe is actually pretty effective for crowd control. I am not interested in your names, your speeds, or your differences. I'm here because I felt a disturbance. Now that it's gone, I wish to be alone. Come on, don't be like that. We're the good guys. Raven looks down at the green cat with a look of pure confusion and a slight disgust. With a flick of her finger, a small shadow hand pushes the cat away. Do not touch the cloak. Raven, if that's your name, you're powerful, but you're also being hunted. I can see it, and how you're looking over your shoulder. You know nothing of what hunts me. Boy wonder, if I stay with you, you will only be in more danger. The sun is beginning to set, casting long shadows over the water. Robin, Kid Flash, and Beast Boy are standing on the pier. Raven hovers slightly behind them, looking like she's ready to vanish into the shadows at any moment. Okay, then not a team just fought a giant rock monster. That was great, but my legs are cramping, and I'm starving. Where are we supposed to go? Yeah, and I can't exactly go back to the zoo. They still haven't forgiven me for the incident in the monkey enclosure. Robin looks out across the bay. He points to a massive rocky island sitting right in the middle of the water. It's empty except for a strange, abandoned industrial building. There, that island is off the city grid. It's private, it's defensible, and nobody will look for us there. It looks cold and lonely. It looks like a start. They step inside. It's a massive empty space with high ceilings and huge windows overlooking the city. Dust motes dance in the lights. Wow, it's huge. We could put a video game system here, a pizza oven over there. We're going to need more than pizza. We need a communication hub, a training floor, and a way to monitor the city. He presses a button, and a blue light fills the room. He begins mapping out a floor plan. The lines of light form a giant letter T across the center of the floor. A giant T. Subtle, Robin. Really subtle. It stands for tower. This is going to be a Titan tower. If I stay, I want the room with no windows. Done. We have work to do. We have to turn this ruin into a fortress, because if what I suspect is true, Blasphemous was just the beginning. The team is standing on the roof of their new home, looking out at the Jump City skyline. The air is quiet for the first time all day. Beast Boy pointing at a bright light in the sky. Whoa, check it out. Look, a shooting star. Make a wish. Beast Boy, I don't think shooting stars grow bigger and turn bright green the closer they get. That's not a star. I sense fire and a lot of anger. The star screams through the atmosphere, leaving a trail of green radiation behind it. It isn't passing by. It's headed straight for the bay. Get back. The pod slams into the shoreline just a few hundred yards from the tower. The impact sends a wave of sand and water into the air. Steam hisses as the red-hot metal hits the ocean water. Wowie, check for survivors. Raven, cover him. Kid Flash blurs down to the beach in a second. Robin and Beast Boy, who turns into a giant eagle, follow close behind. They reach the crater. The pod door is hissed open, glowing with heat. Inside, a girl with long, fiery hair and orange skin slowly climbs out. Her clothes are torn, and heavy metal shackles are locked around her wrists. This is Starfire. She looks at the four of them, her eyes glowing a dangerous brilliant green, now speaking in her language, Timeranian. Hexal, if you are the ones who come to return me to the Gradian slave ships, you shall find only death. She raises her hands, and two massive green energy spheres, starbolts, form in her palms. I think I want to change my wish. Starfire stands in the center of the smoking crater, her starbolts humming with power. She looks ready to vaporize anything that moves. Beast Boy is slowly backing away, looking for a place to hide. Robin has his staff out, but he's keeping it lowered, trying to look non-threatening. Wait, we aren't with the people who did this to you. We're here to help. Starfire doesn't lower her hands. She barks out command in her native Temeranian tongue, her eyes glowing even brighter. I'm not into sci-fi, and I'm definitely not into glowing aliens who crash land in the middle of my night. Can we just send her back to whatever comic book she crawled out of? Hey, easy on the sending back talk. She's kind of scary, but she's also, a girl from space. A dream that's about to blow our heads off, man. Starfire lunges. She flies at Robin with incredible speed. Robin barely dives out of the way as she smashes through a solid rock behind him. She's scared, and she doesn't understand us. We need to restrain her without hurting her. Fine, but if she turns me into space dust, I'm hunting all of you. Starfire stands in a defensive crouch, her hair floating like fire around her. The sand beneath her feet is glassing from the heat of her energy. Robin retracts his staff and attaches it to his belt. He takes one slow, desperate step into the crater. Easy there, we aren't your enemies. Be careful, Robin. I don't think you trained for alien battles. I trained for everything, Wally. Just stay back. Robin holds his hands out, palms open. Starfire's eyes narrowed. She growls a low, guttural warning. A starboat hums inches from Robin's chest. My name is Robin. We lived here. You're safe now. Starfire tilts her head, her glowing green eyes scanning his face. She's looking for a why, but all she sees is Robin's steady gaze. Safe? There's no safety in a citadel. I don't know what you're saying, but I know what those shackles mean. He reached slowly towards the heavy metal cuffs on her wrist. Beast Boy holds his breath. Raven has her dark magic ready just in case. Let me help you get these off. Robin pulls a high-tech laser cutter from his utility belt. With a surgical precision, he slices through the alien metal of the shackles. The heavy cuffs fall into the sand. Starfire looks at her bare wrists, then up at Robin. The green fire in her eyes fades into a soft, curious emerald glow. Here, that's much better. See, we're friends. Starfire doesn't say a word. She steps closer, towering over him. Before Robin can react, she grabs him by the shoulders, pulls him in, and kisses him firmly. Kid Flash's jaw drops. Raven raises an eyebrow, looking away. Dude, get your cameras. Someone, get a camera. After a long beat, Starfire pulls back. Robin stands there, completely stunned, his mouth slightly crooked. Thank you. I need to learn your language. You learn it through a kiss? It's the way of my people. I am Princess Coriander of Temerian, but you can call me Starfire. Hey, I'm Wally. If you need to learn more languages, like say, French or Spanish, I'm totally available for more lessons. Great, now the alien is speaking English, and the boy wonder is in a trance. Can we go inside? I sense something coming from the sky, and it's not another kiss. Starfire looks at Beast Boy, her head tilted in confusion as she processes her new knowledge of English. Do me next. I've always wanted to speak. Whatever it is, you speak. Spacious, Timurinese, I'm a fast learner. Shut up, Gar. Nice try, Green Machine. I think the princess only does one-on-one tutorials for the guy who saved her. Starfire looks back at Robin, who is finally starting to regain his composure. She looks up at the stars, her expression turning from curious to fearful. The language was necessary. My captors, the Gordians, are not far behind. They do not view me as a person. They view me as a prize, and they will destroy anything that stands between them and my retrieval. Then they have to go through us. We have a base. It's shielded and it's hidden. If we get inside now, we can prepare a defense. Race you to the front door. The room is filled with the hum of high-tech monitors. Robin is typing rapidly at the main console, while Starfire stands by the massive glass window, staring at the moon with a look of deep longing. Starfire, are you trying to find your way home? My home is far beyond those stars, Robin, but the Goradians have made it a place of war. I do not know if I can ever return. I understand, but you should know, Earth is not easy. I mean, Batman doesn't like aliens, especially ones with a letter S. He's a little paranoid about people who can fly and throw tanks. Yeah, he's got a whole cave full of contingency plans. If he finds out we've got a Temeranian princess living in our spare bedtime, he's going to have a heart attack. Who cares what the big bat thinks? He's in Gotham. We're in Jump City. Besides, look at her. She's way cooler than the guy in the cape. He doesn't care about cool. He cares about threat levels. And right now, the energy coming off of her is off the charts. I do not wish to be a threat. I only wish to be free. Then that's what you'll be. Batman doesn't run the team. I do. And if you need a place to stay while you figure things out, you've found it. Suddenly, a red alert blurs through the room. The monitors flicker, showing the threat level located at the bridge on Jump City. Guys, I think the threat level just arrived. Suddenly, a red alert blurs through the room. The monitors flicker, showing the danger located at the Jump City bridge. Guys, I think the threat level just arrived. The roar of the engines drowns out the ocean waves. 3 high-tech armored SUVs, painted in tactical orange and black, tear through traffic. On the back of each vehicle is a bold white S symbol. I've got visual. These guys aren't Gradients. They're professional tactical armor, orange and black, and they're rocking a signature S. An S, like your friend in Metropolis? No, this S feels like a warning. A goon in the back of the lead SUV stands up through the sunroof. He's wearing a mask that is half orange, half black. He levels a high-tech pulse rifle at Robin. Kaboom! Incoming! A green falcon swoops from the sky, diving into the shooter's face. The goon screams as the falcon turns into a green gorilla, mid-air, landing on the roof of the SUV and the crushing metal. Does this S stand for stupid? Because you have to be stupid to bring a car to a hero fight. Suddenly, a yellow blur streaks past the SUVs. Kid Flash starts unscrewing the lug nuts of the wheels at 200 miles per hour. Actually, I think it stands for slow. The SUV wheels fly off. The vehicle sparks and skids, flipping over. From the sky, Starfire descends, her eyes glowing neon green. She hovers in the front of the remaining 2 trucks. You wish to take me back? You will find the people of Earth are not so easily broken. She fires 2 massive starboats, vaporizing the engine of the remaining cars. The smoke clears. The goons are crawled out of the wreckage. Robin walks up to one, grabbing him by the color of his orange armor. He stares at the S on the chest plate. Who are you working for? Who is the S? The master said you'll be first to follow the trail, Boy Wonder. He's been waiting for you to leave. Robin, look. The S symbols on the chests of the fallen goons begin to glow. Everyone, get back! The glowing S symbols on the goons' chests fade out, revealing they were just trackers. Robin looks up, following a feeling of being watched. High above, standing on the very top cable of the suspension bridge, a saluted stands against the moon. He wears a suit of techno mesh orange and black. A single eye slit in the steel mask stares down at them. He doesn't jump down, he just stands there, his voice amplified by his suit, cold and mocking. I expected a challenge when I came to this city. Instead, I find a playground. What is this group of children? A demon, a human, a speedster, an alien, and that green thing. Hey, that green thing has a name, and it's not a thing, it's a lot of things. But you get the point. Who is this guy? He feels like a boss back in Gotham, but with a way worse personality. His name is Slade. He's a mercenary, a professional. If he's here, it's because someone paid him to be. Ha 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 ha, wrong, dick. I'm not here for a paycheck. I'm here to see if you actually learn anything without the bat holding your hand. So far, I'm unimpressed. You surrounded yourself with powerful freaks, but you have no discipline. You speak of my friends with disrespect. You shall pay. Starfire, wait, don't. Starfire hovers in the air, her starboats illuminating the bridge cables. She is seconds away from unleashing a blast, but Deathstroke doesn't even flinch. He lowers his staff slightly, his voice turning dangerously calm. Ah, you are trying to find your way back home, Starfire. How? How do you know my name? I know many things. I know about the Gradian slave ships. I know about the sister who betrayed you, and I know the path back to Temerian. Don't worry, I can help you find your planet. I can give you the stars if you simply stop listening to the bird in the mask. Starfire, don't listen to him. He's a liar. He's using you. Hey Raven, can you do something? Dark magic, spooky portals, anything? I can't. His mind, it's too disciplined. It's like trying to read a stone wall. These children want to keep you here as their secret weapon. They want to hide you in the tower. I am the only one who can actually send you home. The choice is yours, princess. Starfire looks down at Robin, then back at Slade. She looks torn between the family she just found and the home she lost. How do you know so much? I haven't seen you before. Just because you haven't seen me, princess, doesn't mean I haven't been watching. I've seen everything. I saw you fall from the stars. I saw the boy Runder crawled out of Gotham like a stray dog. I know your fears. I know your secrets. And I know that this team is held together by nothing but luck and Robin's ego. Enough talk, Slade. You want to see what I've learned? I'll show you. Still so impulsive. As Robin swings in, Deathstroke doesn't even move until the last second. He sidesteps the attack with superhuman speed and strikes Robin in the ribs with the butt of his staff, sending him tumbling back towards the bridge deck. Robin! That's it! Nobody hits the leader but us. Beast Boy streaks and dives at Slade, but Slade tosses a small round disc onto the cable. Beep, beep, beep. The red smoke swirls around the top of the bridge. Deathstroke stands perfectly still within the haze, his single eye glowing like a dying coal. He looks down at each of them, his voice cutting through the wind like a knife. You think you're heroes? You're just broken toys. Beast Boy, you are lost in the streets because you are unwanted, a freak even your own kind couldn't look at. Raven, you live in the dark because you're afraid of a demon king who claims you as his own. And Maui, you're just a shadow running in circles, trying to impress Barry, but you'll never be fast enough to catch his approval. How? How do you know that? And finally, Robin, you're just a circus performer from the Crying Graysons. You think the mask makes you special. You're nothing without the night. Robin grips his staff so hard his knuckles turn white. The mention of his parents and Batman in the same breath hits him harder than any physical punch. You don't know anything about us. I know that a team built on secrets and trauma will eventually collapse. I don't need to destroy you today, Robin. I just wait for you to destroy each other. With a final flick of his wrist, Slade vanishes into the smoke. When the wind clears the haze, a second later, the cable is empty. Slade, get back here! The team stands in the silence, shaken. Beast Boy is looking at his green hands as if they're a curse. Kid Flash won't look anyone in the eye. Raven has pulled her hood so low her face is completely hidden in the shadow. Starfire slowly floats down from the sky, her feet touching the cracked asphalt of the bridge. Her long hair, usually glowing with energy, now hangs dull around her shoulders. I just want peace, not war. He spoke of my home as a place of fire. He spoke of our lives as places of pain. Is that what it means to be a hero on Earth? To have your heart used as a weapon? No, that's just what he does. He finds your weakness and he digs. He didn't find them, Robin. He already knows them, which means he's been in our heads. Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm just a green thing. Enough! We aren't going to let a mercenary and a metal mask tell us who we are. We are going back to the tower. We're going to find out how he knows so much, and we're going to shut him down. At the tower, the morning sun streams through the massive T-shaped windows. The room is a mess of half-unpacked boxes. Beast Boy, in the form of a green elephant, is carefully balancing a massive circular sofa on its back, while Kid Flash zips around him, arranging the furniture at super speed. Phew! I'm just saying, if we're going to be a team, we need a better decor. This place is all metal and glass. I still think your Batcave is better. At least that place had a giant penny and a dinosaur. Where's our giant penny, Robin? The Batcave is a bunker, Beast Boy. This is a home. There's a difference. The home part is definitely winning right now. Check it out. I found a place that delivers 6 a.m. On the kitchen counter, Starfire is staring at a spread of Earth food with wide, fascinated eyes. She picks up a hot dog in one hand and a clump of ice cream in the other. This hot dog is truly made from miniature canines of your planet. No, Star, it's just a name. Trust me. Starfire takes a massive bite of hot dog, then immediately follows it with a scoop of chocolate ice cream. Her eyes light up with pure joy. The flavor! It's the party of the taste buds. Earth food is the most confusing but most delicious. Try not to have a sugar rush before noon. We still have security sensors to corroborate. She looks at the group. Beast Boy, joking, Starfire, laughing, and even Robin, relaxing a little. For a moment, the dark things Slade said on the bridge feel like a distant memory. A week has passed. The tower is fully functional, but the tension from Slade's disappearance still lingers. Starfire is standing over a large pot, humming a Temerian folk song. She pours a gallon of yellow mustard into the bubbling broth. My friends, you must try the mustard stew of my people. It is guaranteed to clear the sinuses and the soul. Meanwhile, in the heart of the city, the sky darkens. A jagged, obsidian-covered starship descends, landing with a heavy thud in the middle of the plaza. Beast Boy and Kid Flash are on patrol nearby. They stop and stare at the silk, terrifying ship. Look at that starship. It's another shooting star, making another wish. I'm right next to you, Gar, and no, that thing looks way more aggressive than Starfire's pod. The hatch of the ship hissed open. A tall woman steps out. She looks exactly like Starfire, but her hair is black as midnight. Her skin is deeper bronze, and she wears dark violet metallic armor. Her eyes glow with a cold purple fire. This is Blackfire. Dude, there's another Starfire. I don't think she's here for a tutorial, Beast Boy. Look at her hands. I should probably kiss it. You know, for the language thing, it's for the team, Wally. Blackfire hands ignite with purple energy. She doesn't look like she wants peace. She looks like she's hunting. The dark-haired alien walks towards them, her boots clanking against the pavement. She stares at Beast Boy and Kid Flash, speaking in rapid-fire, harsh Tamarinese. Sorry lady, I don't speak space. Do you have an English setting on that suit? I think she's asking a question, Gar, but she sounds way angrier than Starfire. Blackfire sighs, looking at Beast Boy with a mix of boredom and annoyance. Suddenly, she reaches out, grabs him by the collar, and pulls him into a kiss. After a second, Blackfire shoves Beast Boy away so hard he trips over his own feet. She wipes her mouth with the back of her gauntlet. Ugh, I don't do this romantic green stuff. Your biology is strange. It tastes like grass and regret. I think I'm in love. Or I'm poisoned. It's definitely one of the two. Have you seen a Tamarian like me around here? Tall, orange skin, long hair. Probably looks lost and pathetic. You mean Starfire? She's our friend. Who are you? I am Blackfire. Her sister. I'm not here for a family reunion. I'm here to take back what belongs to me. The elevator dings. Robin steps out, looking exhausted. His cape is dusty, and he's rubbing his temples. He has clearly been out all night searching for Slade, with no luck. Computer, status report on the bridge perimeter. Suddenly, a yellow streak blurs past him, nearly knocking him over. Kid Flash skids to a stop, his eyes wide and full of energy. Robin, you're back. You missed it. Beast Boy found a starship at the park. Another one? Is this a theme park or an airport for aliens? And he's hanging out with Starfire 2.0. Seriously, she's like Starfire, but darker and cooler, and she totally kissed Gar. Wait, she kissed him? Where are they? Down at the plaza. She's looking for her sister. I think she's one Starfire was talking about. The Blackfire one. Starfire walks in the hallway, still holding her wooden spoon covered in mustard stew. She hears the name. Did you say Blackfire? Is she the one who sent the Goradians? She is my sister, who sold into chains of slavery. If she is here, it is not for a visit of family. It is for the ending of my life. Wally, get back down there. If Beast Boy is hanging out with her, he's in way over his head. We're moving, now. Blackfire walks through the plaza with confident, predatory style. Above her, a green bird Beast Boy circles her head before diving down and shifting back into a human, landing perfectly in step with her. You truly are the most beautiful alien I ever seen. And I've seen one other one, but you've got that dark, mysterious thing going on. So, what do you say? Want to fly together? I can be a falcon, a pterodactyl, or even a giant green butterfly, if you're into that. A butterfly? How terrifying. Is that how all Earth males attempt to win the favor of royalty? Only the ones with green hair and animal powers. Come on, Blackfire. You're new in town. Let me show you the sights. We can go to the pier, get some fries. Maybe you can tell me more about those purple starboats. You are very talkative, little green one. In my world, we have a way of dealing with foes who speaks too much. Is it more kissing? Because I can handle more kissing. It is much more permanent than that. But for now, you are useful. Lead the way, butterfly. I want to see this tower where my sister is hiding. The automatic doors slide open with a hiss. Beast Boy struts in, looking incredibly proud of himself, followed closely by the imposing dark quad, Blackfire. Dudes, guess what? Another princess is here. Robin, check it out. I'm basically an ambassador for space royalty now. Robin spins around from the computer console, his hands instantly dropping to his utility belt. Starfire stands, paralyzed near the kitchen, the wooden spoon falling from her hand and splashing into the mustard stew. Gar, you fool. You brought her here. Do you even have a brain? Or is it just more cotton candy up there? Hey, she's Starfire's sister. I was being polite. It's called hospitality. Raven, look it up. So, this is it. This is the fortress my sister has chosen. It smells like yellow mustard and failure. Blackfire, you're not welcome in this place. Why have you come? To see my beloved sister, of course, and to see if these children have taught you how to fight, or if you just spend your time eating frozen cream and hiding. She isn't hiding, she's part of the team, and if you're looking for a fight, you just found 5 of them. Blackfire circles Starfire like a predator, her purple cape brushing against the high-tech consoles. She stops, tilting her head with a cruel grin. Little Star, being a princess in your tower, how fitting. You always did enjoy playing with those toys while I did the real work of the throne. You need to be good. We are sisters, Blackfire. Even with the darkness in your heart, I believe I can still find the sister in there. Ha! The sister? You are looking for the died the day you were born, Coriander. Darkness isn't a shadow in my heart, it is the heart. You are always the weak one, thinking love and goodness would save you from the gradients. I didn't save you then, and it won't save these pathetic friends of yours now. We're done talking. Starfire, give you a chance. Now, you leave the tower, or we'll make you leave. Oh, the little bird has a beak. How adorable. You want to see what I can do, Earthling? Blackfire gaze shifts from her sister to Robin. She eyes the R on his chest and the tactical gear he wears. A cold, mocking smirk plays on her lips. Before anyone can blink, Blackfire's hands blurs. She lunges forward, grabbing Robin by the collar of his suit. With a burst of purple energy from her boots, she smashes through the massive glass window of the tower. So, you are Robin. I heard robins could fly. Robin! The wind howls as Blackfire carries Robin thousands of feet into the air above the crashing waves of the bay. Robin struggles, reaching for a gadget, but Blackfire grips his throat with a superhuman strength. Let's see if it's true. She looks him in the eye, cold and miraculous, and lets go of his cape. Robin falls. He plunges through the air, the water rushing up to meet him at the terminal velocity. He fires the grappling hook, but there's nothing to catch on to in the open sky. Suddenly, a streak of orange fire cuts through the clouds. No! Starfire screams through the air, her hair trailing behind her like a comet. She dives in a vertical plunge, reaching out with her hand. Just seconds before he hits the water, Starfire catches him. She pulls him into her arms, using her flight to curve upward in a sharp arc. The spray of the ocean brushes against Robin's boots. Starfire lands on the beach, gently settling a shaken Robin on his feet. Her eyes are no longer filled with sadness. They are burning with bright neon green fury. Enough! You may mock me, Blackfire, and you may hate me, but you never touch my friends. High above, Blackfire hovers, watching them with a bored expression. She doesn't attack again. She just watches as the rest of the Titans, Gayflash, Raven, and Green Hawk Beast Boy arrive on the beach to stand beside Robin. The clouds are ripped apart as 2 streaks of light, one neon green, one dark purple, slams into each other. The sound of the impact is like a thunderclap over the bay. Starfire and Blackfire grapples in mid-air, their hands locked as energy surges between them. The sheer heat from their powers turned the raindrops around them into steam.
Look at yourself, Blackfire. This isn't you. You were a protector of our people. You taught me how to fly.
I grew up, Commander. While you were playing with your friends, I was learning what it truly takes to rule. Blackfire kicks Starfire back, then unleashes a barrage of purple star bolts. Starfire dodges them with an expert grace, spinning through the air, but she refuses to fire back with full force.
Why? We are sisters. Trust me, I could still find a sister in there. The one who used to laugh with me under the torque tree.
I told you the girl is dead. I am the Queen of Tamarin, and you are just a traitor in a costume. She's holding back. Star won't hurt her, but Blackfire is trying to kill her. She has to do it herself, Wally. It's the only way she'll ever be free of her past. I sense the darkness is winning. If Starfire doesn't find her strength soon, there won't be anything left to save. High above, Starfire catches Blackfire's wrist again. Tears stream down her face, but her eyes begin to glow brighter than they ever have before. Blackfire breaks the grapple and hovers back, her purple energy phasing out. She looks at Starfire with a mixture of disgust and boredom. Fine. Be in your stupid tower, Corander. Stay here with your little pets and pretend you are happy. You are beneath me. Without another word, Blackfire turns and streaks through the sky like a violet comet, heading back towards her obsidian starship parked on the outskirts of the city. The hatch hisses open. Blackfire stalks inside, still fuming from the confrontation. She stops. The bridge of her ship is dark except for the glow of a single monitor. Sitting in the pilot chair is a figure in orange and black tactical armor. Get out of there! How did you bypass my security? This is a Temerian warship. Security is only as good as the mind behind it, Princess. And yours was a distract by a family drama. You fought your sister today. You showed her your strength, but you didn't finish the job. That was a mistake. I don't take lessons from humans. State your business, or I will vaporize you where you stand. I'm here to offer you a better deal than the Geridians ever could. You want the throne of Temerian? I want the Boy Wonder and his team dismantled. Help me, and I assure Starfire never bothers you again. Blackfire lowers her glow hands slightly, staring at the screen where an image of Starfire, laughing with the Titans, is frozen. She doesn't look at Slade. She looks at the sister she just walked away from. Coriander, she is just an earthling now. She is my sister, and yes, she bothers me. But our lives have not been easy. She has become something I am not. She found peace. She found whatever it is those children have. I found only the weight of the crown and those coldness of space. Envy is a powerful motivator, Princess, but it's also a weakness. She has a team, you have a ship, and a grudge. Do not mistake my reflection for regret, human. She chose her side, I chose mine. If you want to break them, you will need more than just words. I have more than words. I have a plan to turn their home into their prison, but I need a Temerian tech to bypass Robin's interception. Blackfire looks at the data drive in Slade's hands. She reaches out and takes it, her purple energy sparkling as she touches the metal. Then let's begin. If my sister wants to be a hero, let's see how she handles a world that burns. The sun is setting, casting long body shadows across the sky. Starfire flies in wide, desperate circles above the city. Her green eyes scan every rooftop and every alleyway below. Sister! Commander! Please do not leave such hatred in your heart. A dark shape cuts through a cloud bank above her. It's moving fast, too fast for a normal human. Starfire looks up, expecting to see her sister Violet flight trail. Instead, a figure drops from the clouds and swam into Starfire, sending them both plummeting towards the city. They crash onto the roof, sliding across the gravel. Starfire recovers first, standing up and shaking the dust from her hair. She looks across the roof and gasps. Blackfire stands there, but she isn't wearing her royal Temerian robes anymore. She is a quad in a technical orange and black armor, identical in style to Deathstroke's. A single S is attached into her shoulder plate.
Sister, what is this? Why are you wearing the colors of a masked assassin?
Grander, you said I needed to be good, but goodness is a cage. She pulls a silk metallic staff from her back, one that looks exactly like Robin, but hums with a purple energy.
No, he's a monster. He uses people, Calm. He will use you, just like the Gradians.
He didn't capture me, little sister. He recruited me, and my first mission is to make sure the Titans lose their heart. Blackfire lunges, her new armor boosting her speed. She swings the staff with precision of a master martial artist, catching Starfire in the chest. The Battle of Sisters begin. Robin managed to finding Slade. The air crackles with green and purple fire. Starfire and Blackfire crash with enough force to shatter the windows of the floors below. Blackfire moves with a new, deadly discipline, the training of Deathstroke. Robin appears on the neighboring rooftop. He sees the orange and black armor on Commander, and his blood runs cold. He taps his comms. I found him. Slade is here. He turns the sisters against each other. Everyone, get to my coordinates, now. Back on the main roof, Starfire catches Blackfire's staff, her eyes welling with tears.
Commander, I said stop this. Why must we fight? Why do you wear a skin of a killer?
You think you know me? You think I chose this for fun? My life has been through controlled and hurt. I have been through hell, Commander. I sold you, so you wouldn't suffer. I took the weight of the Citadel. I took the torture so the precious princess would stay pure. And how do you repay me? You ran away to Earth to play hero while I was left in the dark.
You sold me to save me?
And I'll do it again. But I'm done being a victim. Slade showed me that I don't have to be a sister or a slave. I can be a weapon. From the shadow behind Blackfire, Deathstroke emerges. He places a hand on her armored shoulder, his single eye fixed on Starfire. The truth is heavy burden, isn't it, Starfire? Your goodness was brought with your sister's soul. The wind howls between the skyscrapers. Robin stands silently behind Deathstroke, his staff extended, ready to strike the moment Slade moves. Blackfire is trembling with rage, her purple energy sparkling wildly. But Starfire doesn't move. She doesn't raise her hands. Starfire's eyes are glowing soft, brilliant green, not with fire of a warrior, but with a deep, crushing sadness.
Come, look at me.
Don't you dare look at me with petty. I did what I have to do. I am a survivor. Look at me. Starfire reaches out. Slowly, gently, she places her hand over Blackfire's clenched fist. She doesn't use force. She just uses her warmth.
I did not know the sacrifice you made. I only saw the betrayal. You went for the darkness so I could see the light. But sister, the light is no good if you are not in it with me.
The purple glow in Blackfire's hands begin to fade. Her shoulders shake. The S on her armor looks heavy, like a shackle she never wanted. You do not have to be a weapon. You do not have to be his student. You are Commander.
You are my sister, and you are finally home.
It's too late, Corey. I've done too much. I'm already part of this game. She's right. The contract is signed in blood, Princess. You belong to me. The contract is over, Slade. She's a Titan now, and we don't leave our own behind. The roof exploded into chaos. Robin and Raven move as one. one blur of tactical strikes and dark magic. Deathstroke is a whirlwind of steel, his staff crashing against Robin while he dodges the obsidian shadow bolts fired from Raven's hands. You won't take her, Swade. Not today, Azarath, Metron, Synthos! While the battle rages behind them, the world slows down for the two sisters. Blackfire falls to her knees. The cold, tactical mask of a mercenary has shattered, leaving only a broken girl. Tears streams down her face, hitting the gravel of the roof. Don't. Corey, look away. Don't look at what I have become. Starfire doesn't look away. Instead, she drops from the sky and pulls her sister into a fierce, protective hug. She holds calm, as if she's afraid the wind will blow her away. Exhale. This is too much. We'll start. It is too much. It is overcome. The sacrifice is finished. You're not his weapon. You are my sister. Seeing the princess break, Destro kicks Robin back and throws a high-intensity flash bang. When the light clears, Slade is gone. He has vanished into the shadows of the city, leaving nothing behind but a scourged S on the concrete. Few days have passed since the battle on the roof. The air is calm. Robin is leaning against his bat-cycle, looking out at the water, when he hears a familiar voice. Told you the city was big. You look a little lost on the news footage. I had it under control, Babs. But seriously, Dick, you did good. Bruce said nothing, but I know he's proud of you. The energy spike from those two sisters was off the charts. We're still standing, and we have a new member, sort of. Just make sure you take some time off, okay? You're a leader now, not just a soldier. The next day, the sun rises over the bay, painting the tower in gold. The 5 Titans stand on the roof, but they aren't alone anymore. Commander stands with them, her orange and black armor stripped away. So I guess the romance green stuff is still off the table. Perhaps Widow Green, but the waffle stuff looks promising. Robin looks at his team, the demon, the speedster, the alien sisters, and the green thing. He smiles, finally knowing he didn't just find a team, he built a family. Alright team, I decided this day on, we are the Teen Titans. The end. And thank you for watching this movie. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.